Our top story this morning, former President Donald Trump holding a rally in downtown Grand Rapids later today. It marks his first since last week's assassination attempt and his first campaign appearance on the road with his VP nominee, J.D. Vance. This event is expected to draw major crowds in the downtown area. In fact, there's already many supporters lining up outside, as we've seen earlier. This event will allow 12,000 people in the arena. We've seen this in Grand Rapids before, the former president holding a rally in the city back in 2019. That's the video you're seeing there on your screen. People camped out on the eve of the event back then too. And we're of course seeing history repeat itself, especially since this is his first rally since surviving an assassination attempt last Saturday. Because of that, security is top of mind. Let's head there now to our Rob Westoby live in downtown Grand Rapids, already speaking with some of the people standing in line. And Rob, you said people camped out overnight waiting to get inside.
Yes, I talked to some of the people at the most front of the line. As you walk past the line, the end of the line, of course, are people who are carrying chairs and just joining the line. But when you get up to the front, close to the front door, that's where you see a single-person tent and people who have been sleeping there all night. And I ran into a couple of people who said they'd been there since 5:30. And remember, yesterday morning we ran into the fellow who actually got there first, and we had him live on the air yesterday morning. Well, now the line is up to what I wouldn't even give you a good estimate. You can just very safely say hundreds. And they are here early because the stadium, the arena, seats 12,000, but we understand that more than that when it comes to ticket passes have been applied for. So beyond that, there are, of course, as we have said, because of last week's events, even though people today are in a rather ebullient, if you will, they're really happy people to be here. Because of last week's events, we are told that we can expect tougher security.
The United States Secret Service will be prepared. They will use every resource they can to make sure this goes off without a hitch. I mean, it's never good when violence occurs. It's never good when candidates speak about violence. Is never good when a candidate, any candidate on any party, is assaulted, injured, or threats against their life. It's just not what this country is all about. And I think all of us have to, take a step back and think about the things that are said and done during these campaigns. And I think that, we'll come together as Americans in the end.
Now, later in the hour, we'll get into the particulars as where you can park and the dash lot situation. But getting into the arena, it's important to know that if you're coming down, it's a long list of items that you cannot carry into the arena: balloons, balls, banners, placards, drones, any unmanned aircraft system, e-cigarettes, firearms, any kind of weapon. Structures, spray containers, and here's one: noise makers, especially horns, whistles, and drums, laser lights, any glass, thermal, and metal containers. A long list of items that you cannot take into Van Andel Arena. But despite all of this extra security and the fact that Fulton Street will be closed eventually, all the ramps are open, and we do expect a big crowd for this afternoon's event. In downtown Grand Rapids, I'm Rob Westoby, Fox 17 News.
All right, Rob, thanks so much. We'll be back live with you again in about a half hour.